Like, no, I'm trying to get all the way to Palm Springs, man. I'll get out when you get there. Good morning, Surf Ranger. We got the 1-in-1. Oh, yeah, work sucked yesterday. Might have been partially because I took time off to pick up Nemo. Because he kept on going farther south, farther south, farther south. Because he was trying to get to Slab City. But turns out, not last night, but the night before, he was sleeping basically a couple of football fields away from where I sit and park and work. So I went to go pick him up in Mecca. If he would have just stayed right in that area, there would have been no really extra driving at all. But yeah, he got up early and was like, but it was slow. That's why I went and picked him up. But that did take an hour and a half at least to go get him and get back. And I knew I had him up past his bedtime. Tried to work till probably about 7:30ish, and after that got food and headed home. But yeah, it was a poor day. Good morning, Deb. So poor, I gotta go into the gas station to pay cash. For the gas. The money I had set aside for Disney, and I didn't use all of it. Actually used very little. I will have to say that was the cheapest trip to Disneyland I've ever had. Even when Joyce was taking me and paying for everything except parking. I spent less money than I spent on parking those times. I don't get cheaper price for cash. I got food. I got memories. But see, I'm not a Disney adult. I can actually go to the park and not have to get a souvenir. Can you say that, Joyce? Yeah, but what I don't like dealing with cash is because I like to fill up, so that means I got to go in twice. Go in, give them money, go in, get my change. You didn't get a pin or something? I thought you still had like $30 left and was getting a pin. I forgot what Nemo got with his last little bit. I got that sipper cup. Magic key holder only. Ah. Fair enough. But yeah, we ate at that Naples restaurant that's in the Disney downtown district area. And I had chicken ravioli Florentine. It was pretty darn good. Deb and Zeb had salads, and they kind of looked at me like, how can you eat that in this heat? And I'm just like, well, this is cooler heat for me. I'm finally going to actually be able to eat. Yeah, and I ate those ravioli, and I remember thinking, like, oh, I could probably use about 2 or 3 more ravioli. And then a little while later, I was like, oh, I'm glad there wasn't 2 or 3 more raviolis in there. That was just the right amount. I would have started to be real uncomfortable. Oh yeah, and Joyce, we did not go. You may have, but we did not go on all the adult rides. In fact, we never went into Toontown at all. And I'm telling you right now, I think it's Mickey's Crazy Train Ride. That's adult. Toontown is not a kids area. Roger Rabbit is not a fucking kids movie. Jessica Rabbit was not made for children. You are misinformed, my friend. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of kids at Disneyland at all. I think the longest line we waited in was 30 minutes, and I think we went on 4 or 5 rides. Well, yeah, they're closing down an hour early as well. But we went on a weekend, man. It was a weekend and there wasn't many kids there, so can't say shit about school. On a Saturday. It's not even like we went on a Sunday. It's like, well, they go to school tomorrow. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Well, shit, looks like gas went up 10 cents. I shall return. It is going to take a little bit longer because I got to go in and pay cash before I can pump. And then I got to go get the cash. So, yeah, I shall return. I have returned as promised. Oh. Oh, that was not smart of me at all. I forgot to plug my phone in yesterday while sleeping.
Head to Mix1005.fm and make your weekly pro football pick, and you can score big. Play now win with Mix 100.5 at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Take a break and escape to Fantasy Springs for big name entertainment, delectable dining, the hottest slots and table games, championship golf, bowling, and so much more. Visit FantasySpringsResort.com for the full concert lineup, including the Rock Yard and all other live music venues.
Zero is your hero at Palm Springs Kia. Zero tariff pricing, zero down, zero payments for 90 days, or 0% up to 72 months on every new Palm Springs Kia in stock. Bring in any trade, and Alex the Trade Man will make your day at Palm Springs Kia.com. On approved credit, not all will qualify, plus tax, title, licensing, and $85 title and registration processing fee.
No audio. That's probably your end, because whoop.
Rebates and incentives to dealer offers not in combination. Expires 9/6/25.
Kansas. A night to remember. Kansas.
Damn it. Where might you be? How about now? Did the audio come back? Nope.
Friday, September 12th, 8 p.m. The show at Agua Caliente Casino ranks. What's this?
Whoop. Alright. Let's see. What about now? Can you hear me meow? Hello, can you hear me meow? I think I got it fixed. I'm not sure though. Back? All right. Oh, you're back? Or am I back? Talked about, you heard the Agua Caliente Resort? Oh, you're having trouble hearing now? How about now? Let's... All right, can you hear me now? All right. So, do you all remember about a year ago, I went to a comedy show and I said I vibed with the chick real well, that, you know, she called me a garden gnome and we, you know, vibed a little bit back and forth. And then I ended up going and seeing her up in Hollywood Improv. Her and Ian Finance, they do a podcast together, and they did a live version of it at the Improv, and I went and seen that. Well, that's who I went and seen on Friday night. And so get up there, because my Prop 22 wasn't what it was, I could only get the 2-drink minimum, and I had to get the cheapest drinks. So, and I spread it out as well. So I was waiting to get my second drink when she started her bit of it. And then when the host announced, hey, welcome, let's bring out our headliner, I start ordering my second drink, and it doesn't work. And so like I'm constantly looking around trying to order the second soda. It doesn't work. I finally kind of give up, and I look up, and she goes, "Oh, hey, I know you." And I'm like, "Oh, you remember me, huh?" It's like, "Yeah, your name's Coz, just like my mom." And then went into the little fucking bit about her, shit about her mom. And I was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Fucking remember who it was, my name." I mean, I get it. It's her mom's name, so it doesn't. It gets a little bit more easier to remember a stranger's name if it's your mom's, and your mom's name isn't, mainstream. So she was fucking hilarious. Go to the meet and greet, and she's like, "Oh, it's my little garden gnome." And I'm like, all right, she must call every fat dude with a beard a garden gnome, because that is what she called me last time, and she didn't bring that up this time around. I didn't really get, other than, "Oh, hey, I know you," I didn't really get called out on the show, despite sitting front row center. And then she said something that has been fucking with me ever since. She asked me how my daughter was and remembered her fucking name. And at that point, I was like, wow, because you guys know I don't talk about my daughter that much at all. Like, I keep her pretty well sheltered from, situations. And however, at a comedy club like that, I'm fairly anonymous, so it's easier for me to share shit. And I did. So, the fact that, she remembered my daughter's name, I was like, damn, you got a good memory. And she's like, actually, I don't. It's kind of weird. And yeah, that has been fucking with me ever since. It's like, wow, how did that shit fucking stick into your fucking head? I must leave a lasting impression. Yeah, and that totally derailed me, because I was going to ask her what she thought about those stand-up comedy workshop shit. And if she would recommend any of them that are out here. Because she probably knows people who would do them, because comics do them. And then I was also going to ask her, how can I contact her to pitch her a content idea? As soon as she said my fucking daughter's name, I was like, huh? So yeah, went home, didn't get much sleep at all. Before waking up, hanging out with Surf Ranger and the Outlaw. Drinking some coffee, smoking some weed before heading out to Disneyland. Got to Disneyland and met up with Deb around noonish, little afternoon. Ended up closing down DCA, and then we went across the street and closed down Disneyland. So yeah, it's kind of funny how the old people can stay out and other people have to leave by 9. Hide behind their kids, but I gotta get the kid up in the morning. Well, yeah, you do. That's morning time. You need your fucking 16 hours of beauty sleep. Is that you, Deb? I might have to make you a mod, Deb. We've hung out enough where you could be a mod. Because I have met every single one of my mods and have hung out with them. That's how I roll. And for the most part, they ain't gotta do shit. I hope I get a big money day today. Yeah, and that was the other thing is I only did food yesterday as well because I didn't want to get like a $200 or $100 run to San Diego and have to come all the way back here to get Nemo or just abandon him. I guess you're staying in Mecca tonight, man. So I did food, and then I was like, if you want, I can pick you up. You can just ride around with me. He was like, oh, ride around in an air-conditioned car? That sounds good. Yeah, and this morning when I left, he was like, oh, you leave this early? And I'm like, yeah. Said, you know, try to be to the store in town at 7 when they open. So that usually gets me up to Mecca, so I'm live streaming at about 8 o'clock in Mecca, starting at Mecca. I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess I just didn't put it together that, yeah, you leave this early. And I was like, yep, and I'll probably be coming back later tonight than I was the night before. Help yourself to anything in the kitchen. Here's some weed. Oh, Nightbot showed up again? Somebody must have hit the reset button on all of that good stuff. Good morning, critter. Vroom, vroom. And what you gonna do with that tracker? Nothing. God, if you think fucking anybody on the internet scares me with their fucking typing, you are fucking straight up retarded. There's no roof on Shiny Shack right now. I mean, there's nothing in there to really hold moisture, so it just gets wet, dries out, and weather doesn't affect shit much, actually. It's up on stilts, so it doesn't get soaked or anything like that. What do you mean still? I work every fucking day. Still. Gotta pay the help. How about the person who stays in it works on it? I mean, if it's nobody staying in it, does it need a roof? Up 38 degrees, yeah, burr. He's not a Scientologist. We were listening to a radio or a talk show or something like that, and Scientology came up, and he didn't say anything about being a Scientologist. Oh, let's get you flipped around. We are here. Oh, cancel. Come on, come on. Whoop. All right. Enjoy your view. I shall return. Just as I did before. Too cool on this today. That is for sure.
Pancho, ten mucho cuidado con el carro. Ya le hicieron el hoyo aquí, mira. Mira, no tú no sabes. Nunca sabes. Nunca sabes. Ya le hicieron el hoyo, Pancho.
move people first. Oh, let's get this out of here. Come on. What is up? Whew. Yeah, let's get this fan on me. I am sweating. Whoop.
That's the way it had to be. Give up the never knew a way to keep what I had taken on many.
Need 5 more people to get in here. You're not counting anybody. You looked at the fucking thing that varies when it refreshes for people. Calm your tits. Go, you don't have a fucking stop. God, people are dumb. Just dumb. Yep, you were supposed to turn if you're in that lane as well. You too. Damn, fucking people are stupid. They're testing my patience today, that's for sure. That is for sure. Indeed. Oh, all right. I am already over that fucking hour mark. Going in to fucking pay for gas. Took away our chill time. That's kind of fucked up. I mean, I will sit for another minute though. All right, you two critter, don't work too hard. Eating them waffles. Later, joys. And yeah, with that, I am out of here. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz.